honey.
Hey guys, Tatiana Ward here with BeatFaceHoney.com, and thank you so much for joining me. I did this very pretty look because I wanted to do something that was kind of simple, but you could add a splash of color. Years and years ago, I did something like this when Rihanna did some type of appearance and she wore a teal under the eye, and that was it. So this is modified. I've added some white eyeliner to make it a little bit more dramatic and just something very simple. But if you took away the blue, it makes for a very pretty, simple, work ready or corporate setting ready eyeshadow. Before I get into the tutorial though, I wanted to thank you guys because you voted me as one of the top 100 makeover artists on Instagram, and that list is on essence.com. They asked their viewers who they thought the best makeup artists were that do before and after looks on Instagram, and you guys included me, and I'm so grateful. I said on Instagram that every single victory that I claim is truly ours to claim together, because what you're witnessing here is you literally making me and defining me by voting for me and, you know, telling your friends about me, growing awareness about what it is that I do. So I'm truly thankful and overwhelmed by the amount of awesome things that are happening to me these days, and I really do have you guys to thank, and God, of course, for bringing you into my life. I started yet another social media thing. First there was Twitter. Well, no, first there was Facebook, then there was Twitter, then there was Instagram, and now there is Keek. And all Keek is Instagram in video form. You have like 46-second clips of videos. That's all the time you get. It can be whatever you want it to be, but it's videos. So I just started my Keek. I have a few videos up there, including Brandy talking about me on VH1, which is so cool. I hope you guys will go check that out. It was a surprise to me when I saw it. I was just watching her interview. I didn't expect her to start talking about me. So that was really cool. But yeah, on Keek you can find me under BeatFaceHoney. And yeah, stay tuned if you want to learn how I did this look. Okay guys, I'm going to start this look by taking this product. This is a base from MAC Cosmetics called Soft Ocher. The color is Soft Ocher and the product is called a paint pot. What I'm going to show you is a way to define your eyebrow by using Soft Ocher. I'm just taking a concealer brush and I'm running that base under my brow. And you see how that just defines the brow. Now I'm going to take my finger, dip it in that paint pot, and just rub it all over the lid. And the actual purpose of this product is to keep your eyeshadows from creasing and also makes your colors a little bit more vibrant. Okay, I'm going to take my rounded brush from Sigma Cosmetics. This is the E40, and this is one of my favorite colors from Urban Decay. The color is called Buck, and if you've been watching me for a long time, you know that I love this color. I'm going to fade that color up into the brow without covering the concentrated paint pot that I put down there. Now I'm going to take this even darker brown from Urban Decay. This is called Faint. I really wish that Urban Decay would step up their matte colors because they make the best shimmery colors and they make really, really good matte colors. However, they don't have a wide selection of the matte colors, like all their eyeshadows are shimmery. But I've taken that color and moved my brush down ever so slightly just to intensify the eye. And now I want to take this dark brown from MAC Cosmetics. This is called Handwritten. Taking my E45 pointed blending brush, I'm going to concentrate that brown right in the crease of the eye. Just adds a little bit of definition there. Now I'm going to take my flat E55 brush from Sigma Cosmetics. I'm running that in a wet wipe just to dampen it. And I'm going to take this beautiful shimmery bronzy color from Urban Decay. It's called Chase. And wetting the brush will make the color a lot more metallic-y or shiny looking. And the top of the lid is just that easy. I'm going to take a wet wipe and clean up any fallout that may have gotten under my eye. And now I'm going to take my MAC Cosmetics Studio Finish Concealer. For those of you wondering, I'm using NW30 for myself. I'm just going to use my finger and put that underneath my eye. For those of you who watch the pictures that I post on Instagram, you wonder how I get rid of people's dark circles and blemishes. I use a concealer to cover up any dark circles or blemishes. That is what concealer is for. It is for lightening and concealing blemishes or dark areas. Running that onto the top of my cheek. And now for the winged eyeliner that we have on top of the lid, I am going to take my favorite eyeliner. For those of you who've been watching me for a long time, you know that this is my go-to eyeliner. It is a cream eyeliner from Wet n Wild. It's like $3.99. In Philadelphia, where I live, they only sell Wet n Wild at, I think, Walgreens and Rite Aid, and it's $3.99 there. But Wet n Wild is a drugstore brand. I scoop a little bit of that eyeliner out and put it on my wet wipe. And taking my Sigma E05, I'm just going to, with very small strokes, create my eyeliner. And to create your point, you'll start on the outside of the eye and just very tiny strokes. Make a line and then connect. Again, small strokes. I'm using the tip of the brush and that is it. Okay, now that the wing is on, I'm going to put on my eyelash. Of course you don't have to put on an eyelash if you don't want to. You can just use mascara. I always like the look better if I have an eyelash on. If I'm not wearing anything at all, my eyebrows are done and my eyelashes are on. That's just how I feel about lashes. The key to putting on lashes is that you do not need a lot of glue. This is all the glue I'm going to use, and I could wear these all day and they're not going to come off. I put lashes on with tweezers. Place it where I want it. Tack it down on either end. Now the key is, do not put on your eyelash immediately after putting the glue on. The glue has to have a chance to hit air, sit for a few seconds, and get tacky. Otherwise, you're just putting something wet up against your lid and it's not going to stick. Okay, and on this eye, you'll see it's a little bit fuller because I have stacked the lashes. So I'm going to put a second pair of lashes on. The first pair of lashes were number 43s and the second pair are 138s. There are no brand. They just come in a blue case with a clear top. I get them at beauty supply store in Philadelphia that is, they sell weave and typically run by Asians, that kind of beauty supply store. Okay, and now for the fun part, which is the blue underneath the eye. I'm using 3 Urban Decay eyeshadows to achieve that. I'm using this light shimmery blue. It's called Shattered. I'm using this very, very popular color, which Urban Decay put in the 15-year anniversary palette, and they finally released as an individual shadow. This is called Deep End, and this beautiful dark shimmery blue called Evidence. I am going to take this brush from Sigma Cosmetics. This is the E20 short shader brush. Again, I've wet the tip of that by running it into a wet wipe. I'm taking the lightest blue that we had, which is called Shattered, and I'm putting that right at the tear duct. Again, wipe your brush off. Using the same brush for all 3. I've dipped that into Deep End, that beautiful teal color. I'm overlapping the colors, but bringing this color out. And this is our main color. Fanning that all the way out and angling it right alongside the black liner. And you see I've left a space in between where I'm going to put the white eyeliner. Taking the same brush, wetting it again. I'm dipping into that deep blue. This is called Evidence. I'm going to keep that color right up against my lash line. I'm not fading it down nearly as far as we did the turquoise, but I am taking it outward the same way we did the turquoise. You can see here where that dark blue is, right up against the lash line. I'm going to take this white pencil from MAC Cosmetics. It's called Fascinating. I still haven't gotten a new one and I need one. Look how tiny it is. I'm running that in my waterline, and I'm going to very carefully run that right in between the black and the blue. All right, there you have it. Now I'm going to put on my mascara. I'm using Almay's Intense Eye Color. Make sure when you wear a false lash that you blend in the natural lash into the fake lash by putting on mascara. Okay, and now that the eyes are complete, I can move on to cheeks. I'm going to use this. This is MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish Powder, and I'm going to use the color Dark. This is my favorite contour brush. It is the F35 contouring brush from Sigma Cosmetics. I'm putting that right in the hollow of my cheek. Doing the same on the other side. And I'm going to put that right at my hairline and onto my temples. I'm feeling kind of frisky, so I'm going to use this pink from MAC Cosmetics called Magenta. Using my Sigma E10, I'm putting that right on the ball of my cheek. Okay, and I'm going to take Revlon Color Stay in the color Nude. That is lip liner. And I'm going to fill in my lip with Velvet Teddy from MAC Cosmetics. And I put a little bit of this over top of it. This is NYX's Vanilla. Okay, so I will get in close so that you can see the eyes. And as usual, I hope you guys are following me on all of my social media networks. Keek, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. There's links to all of that down below in the Show More option underneath this video. You'll also find a detailed list of all of the products that I've used, as well as a link to the website where I get all of my brushes, and you can get 10% off by using the code that I've included next to that link. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you right back here really soon. Bye.